Day 110. Hi. So I'm currently at my friend's house right now, and they're at work. So I'm taking the time to be in my own little space, which is nice. Good news. So the place that I'm going to be moving into has been confirmed today. Yay. I met the owner. Everything is basically confirmed. Because I'm going to be a caretaker on the property, I'm going to be training with that on Tuesdays. So Tuesday, I'm going to meet with the girl who's currently living there, and she's going to teach me everything I need to know. And then hopefully be moved in anywhere between Thursday to Saturday. And so I'm excited. It is a tiny container home, so I'm actually really stoked to start organizing and making it my own. And so I've been on online looking at anywhere between tiny organization, tiny home stuff. So I've been kind of researching all that, which is really fun. Found a few things, and so I just need to go in and make some measurements because there is not much space and I do have a lot of things. So it's like finding narrow organizers and storage, and so that and different ways so I could put more things in a small space but not make it feel cluttered and still make it look pretty. So I'm excited for that, and also excited that I'm going to have an outdoor space and a garden, and I'm also maybe thinking I'm going to get a little barbecue because it is a makeshift kitchen again with hot plate and a toaster oven. So if I could get the barbecue going, at least for the summer, that would be really nice. Just a small one. I don't need anything big. So that's the idea. Another note, basically what I want to talk to you about today. So I decided to completely do a big ass overhaul of my YouTube channel. So I started up a YouTube channel when I started this 365-day live. And so what happened is that I would upload the videos on YouTube, as I upload them on Instagram. But because I didn't have any followers on YouTube, it became a less and less priority. So initially all it was just upload videos. It didn't even my covers for the videos were nothing crazy. It was not aesthetically pleasing at all. And then one day I go on after not uploading a good chunk of 50 videos that I needed to do. I was behind. And all of a sudden I saw 4 subscribers and I was like, oh shit. I'm okay, people are paying attention here. So awesome that I have subscribers. If you want to support me, feel free to go in my link in Mercury. Link in bio on my link tree, and my YouTube channel is there. So feel free to subscribe. I appreciate it. I finally gave it a nice, beautiful overhaul, shifted all of the covers, except for the last few, because you could only change 100 covers a day. But I also organized everything. So with my 365-day live, I shared a lot of content. And obviously in Instagram, it's a little bit difficult going back and looking at the day that I spoke about fears, or the day that I spoke about the solar plexus chakra, or inner child healing. There's a lot of stuff I've spoken about so far in this first 110 days, and who knows how much more I'm going to talk about in the next 255 days. So what I did is because obviously there's some videos that it's just me rambling on about my day-to-day life and what's going on in my world. So that is if someone wants to know about that. But what I did, so look at this. I'm so impressed with myself. I organized it into sections. So this is really cool. So I'm going to turn the camera over and I'm going to show you guys. I'm excited about this. Okay. So here we got. Okay, so this is my channel. So I added a nice new little banner, which is pretty cool. Updated my name to Julie's Unknown. Initially it was Julie V. So, we got a little welcome video here. This one's good for now. I might change it later, but we'll see. So here we got. Okay, I'm gonna super zoom in. So I got a human design section. Ways we can work together if you want to know about my services. Money mindset, manifestation, dreams and goals, spirituality, mindset, self-love and coaching, inner child healing and shadow work, astrology, intuitive card readings every time I pull cards for you guys. And this is where you'll find all the 365 days live. And this is the upload. So that was like the old, like, this is what I initially had as like a banner. And I was like, it looks so bad. Like, because obviously I created this for Instagram. I'm going to change. I created that for Instagram, and so I was just using the same thing. So I was like, oh, I can't be bothered. But now, like, I actually went and dedicated and put the time to create these banners, and I really wanted to make the intention of like 365 days live, because it is a big deal that I'm doing this. This is something huge, and everybody's like, oh my God. I'm like, that's impressive that you're still going. And I'm like, I'm surprised that I'm still going. And so making that, that intention there. There is a thing with YouTube for sure that that there's a way to like shift titles. I am still trying to figure that out, to be honest, because I did watch a few videos on like, you know, how to have a title attract, right, people to watch your videos. And again, it's like a lot is like that old way of like, you know, pain points, like selling based on the pain points and like fear-based, and that's not my style. So I'm still kind of I'm still reading up on it, and I'm still going to learn about it and see, I'm like, how can I change this into more of a positive way to attract viewers to my videos, and title it in a way that is like, ooh, I want to learn, versus like a fear-based pain points. Like, yeah, okay, that will get more views, but that's not my style. Like, I don't sell my services based on pain points. Like, to me, it's just icky. Like, instead of being like, oh, like, are your dreams like not coming true? Like, would you like to hire me and I can make your dreams come true? Because like right now they're not coming true. Whereas instead it's a shift of like, do you desire to expand? Do you desire to elevate? And that is like the shift in that wording. It's like, oh, and then hire me, like, and hire me to help you and guide you with that. But going into that like pinpoints of like, let me help you with all your problems, it's not my style. It doesn't feel right. It feels icky. It is something I have done in the past because that's how I thought it was a way, like a lot of us coaches done it because that's how we thought it was a way to like attract clients, but it still doesn't feel right. So that the titles like this still like people still talk about like those kind of titles. So I'm trying to find more information or maybe like more positive spin on this title to attracting people to watch my videos. And what's great is that like, yeah, these videos are already uploaded. I don't have to edit them. I don't edit my IG live videos, and I'm not going to bother editing them. I don't have time for that shit. I also don't like editing videos, to be honest. I never did. I used to be like, I love editing photos. Don't get me wrong. Put me in Lightroom and I'm like lighting up as a Christmas tree, and it's just like, this is amazing. But in terms of videos, like I was in CEGEP, which is like pre-university. I did cinema video communications program, and it was such a fun program. I had a blast, and did anything from like all sorts of different medias, like from, you know, like doing stuff like a little bit of graphic design to like creating movies to doing like a multimedia production and having film classes, like learning the history of film and all that. It was a really cool program. And so the classes that we had to create movies or like short videos, and spending hours and hours on Final Cut Pro, and like, you know, like, cause it's like, it's so attention to detail of like when you cut the video and like when, you know, there's the fade in, the fade out, and then when you put the music and when you add this and like which section, it's like, it's to the second. And I just, also one, I don't have Final Cut Pro on my laptop, and I'm not going to buy Final Cut Pro. It's just a program that I don't want to use, that it's so expensive. But, and then using something like iMovie is like the lowest of the lowest version, like if I really have to, but it's so shit you can barely do anything. And so, and then even when it comes to sound, like it's just like you know. And so realizing that's I think why I don't do reels, and I'm a little bit hesitant on going on TikTok. It's because of like the reels, like I tried it. Don't get me wrong, I tried it. I removed them all from my Instagram, and I had initially about like 10. And it's just like that, you know, like putting the text in that timing and then having that text dissolve and all that like nitty gritty work. To me, it's too much work. It takes too long. It doesn't light me up. So not going to bother with that. And that's why it's like YouTube is just easy, like upload it, put the thing that I created on Photoshop, which is fine because I love Photoshop and I love doing that. So all in all to say, I know I rambled on, and all I'll say, my YouTube channel is live, so feel free to go subscribe to that. I really appreciate the support. Yeah, and then like in terms of if you're running your own business and you are in a place where you're kind of thinking like me, like I don't like doing these aspects in my business and I love doing these aspects. It's like, how can you find like the nice middle ground of doing something that lights you up and that you necessarily don't have to do the things that don't light you up. Like I don't have to create reels. I don't have to be on TikTok. But I could go on YouTube and still create videos and put them on without having to edit them because that doesn't light me up. So yeah, so those are just like little small things like that. Other than that, that's all I got to say. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel, and I will speak to you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, Mercury.